All right, let's start at the SPY. We look at the weekly. We can see it's definitely looking really, really good right now. Continuing off of this, this dip right here. If you look at the daily, you can see we talked about this on the 12th. It broke this high and never really looked back. Again, it got a little scary last Friday, but recovered a lot of it and continued to the upside. Today was Fed minutes, so it's very, I wasn't really messing with anything because that stuff can. And the reason why I don't mess with it is not because it doesn't move well, is honestly because the spreads get really wide and shitty. So I don't want to get manipulated during that time. And again, I don't want to turn it into Vegas. So if you're looking to do that, use the Vegas position size, meaning the size that you're willing to lose it all and not, even, break a sweat. So that's the thing. You got to look at that. The QQQ, same thing, broke the high from the 12th, continues to the upside. Again, I would not be adding to any position right now. I'll actually be taking profit off. IWM was a little bit weaker out the bunch, but again, it's still moving up from this low. But again, it didn't give that blast, but it is coming up to the previous highs. So maybe we can use this and continue to the upside. You look at the weekly. Let's take some of this stuff off. See if we get some clean look at this. I don't know about the weekly because the volume is so light and it's Wednesday, but it's so light. I don't know if it breaks. We got to see how this week closes because this one doesn't look good compared to the SPY weekly looks good and the QQQ weekly looks good, but the IWM does not look that healthy. Being you have this double tops don't really stop trends in my opinion. So let's see how this looks. But the volume is saying a lot. You got the diamond. Diamond again gave the same type of thing, but again this flashed really deep into this one, then pulled back and continued to the upside. Again, I wouldn't be adding or looking to chase this. You look at the weekly. The weekly, and you can see it still looks very healthy. Again, the volume is waning down, but again, it's only Wednesday, so we got to see what the last 2 days give us. Individual names doing well. Apple, of course, doing real well. Again, profit taking versus adding to a position is my view on this. Breakout guys, maybe get 1 day. But again, if you bought it on the dip here, you're definitely looking really, really good. Netflix continues to move higher, and I think this one could definitely reach that 500 level. You have Tesla. Tesla's coming down. Got to see if this is a dip that could be bought. I'll check my other stuff, but again, got to see how much retracement this is, and see if it's a healthy thing that's actually setting up. Solar City, you have just pretty much sideways for a little bit. And this is not price action I want to get involved with, so I would just keep my eyes peeled for it. But again, I don't want to get involved with something like this. And you can see the volume is weighing down. I don't know if it has earnings or anything like that, so that's something that you guys probably should check. Microsoft is giving a nice, it gave you a nice run from this pullback. Again, it's coming, and I wouldn't be adding versus I would just be looking for, to take some profit to see if I could get a better setup to the upside. You had a F5. That one is moving pretty well. Again, I probably would have wanted a better setup because you can see how choppy this was. I mean, it broke out, but again, I'll wait for a better setup. Guild as well. It broke out. The dip was either here or maybe here, but I don't like really the breakout style. Bank of America, sideways. Goldman Sachs, kind of sideways as well. Citigroup, kind of. Let's look at this on the weekly. You can see do you really want to trade that? Okay, just be cautious regarding that. Let's look at some names that I haven't looked at in a while. Plug, again, this is the reason why when you get stuff that goes up parabolic from, this used to be a hot ticket item, and you just leave it alone because there's some people still begging for this thing to really move up, and shit, why? Look at the weekly. It went parabolic from $1 to almost $11, and people started talking about $60. This time, I'm like, dude, the volume will dry out, and you got holding the bag. There was also hemp, and you can see this one was again another sexy one that broke out. If you bought this dip, God bless you, but it went up, went all the way up to here, and then pretty much, and this is just a different type of stock, but now you don't hold it. You see this, people chase this stuff, and then end up holding, saying it's going to come back, and why wait so long? So everything's looking good for the indexes. I'm expecting some type of pullback, versus it just continuing. Again, things don't go straight up or straight down. So, quick look at the SPY. Again, if it gives a little pullback or if it flashes above, expect a little rest. I mean, it's up, out of these, how many? 8 bars, it's only down 2. So, again, I think it's going to use some rest. I think same thing with the QQQ. Out of these 8 bars, it's only down 1. How many days you think it's going to go up in a row before, same thing, 8 bars or 9 bars, and it's only down, what, 1, 2? So, again, it's going to need some type of rest. And if you didn't get in now, don't be that guy. Meaning the guy who's trying to get in right now because he missed the move, and you end up getting chased, and you say the market's rigged. The market's rigged. You just got to be patient. Okay, patience pays in this business. Because if you chase just because you feel, and don't let people fool you. There's a lot of people that post on Twitter and all the social media events. They didn't get in this shit, but they'll tell you, oh, I bought, the options at 15 cents, now they're $15, and you feel like you're the only one. No, a lot of those guys are not trading as well. They're just pretty much posting to get their numbers up, or maybe a subscription they're looking to, promote. I mean, some of them do have some good subscriptions. I don't subscribe to any of them, but don't feel like, there are people that are just dicks that just want to make you feel bad, or, the newbies. Don't think everybody got into the trade but you. Okay, it's not true. A lot of people missed the trade. This move upwards, and just waiting for a pullback and let it set up. So just my words of wisdom. FOMC again today made it that if you just stood down for the day, shit, that's good too. So let's see what happens and see how the week turns out. Take care.